Okay. Good morning. I now call this hearing to order. I am Amy Beard, Commissioner of the Indiana Department of Insurance. We are meeting in hybrid format at approximately 11 a.m. on Tuesday, May 21st, 2024 at 311 West Washington Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, in the offices of the Indiana Department of Insurance and online via Microsoft Teams. This hearing is being recorded and will be posted to the rulemaking docket on the department's website. For those attending this hearing in person, we ask that you add your name and company represented, if applicable, to the sign-in sheet. For those attending this hearing remotely, we ask that you enter your name and company represented, if applicable, in the meeting chat function. The purpose of this hearing is to consider public comments on a proposed rule to establish an all-payer claims database registration and data submission requirements for health payers. Present with me today in person on behalf of the Department of Insurance is Megan Brumbaugh, General Counsel for the department. Also here today with the department is Sonia Fuller, Legal Intern. Ms. Brumbaugh, do you have any preliminary statements or evidence you wish to introduce into the record at this time?
Yes, Commissioner, thank you. The proposed rule sets forth all payer claims database registration and data submission requirements for health payers and includes a provision allowing a civil penalty to be imposed for noncompliance with the proposed rule. The proposed rule impacts health payers as defined in Indiana Code 27-1-44.5-2, including health insurers, pharmacy benefit managers, multiple employer welfare arrangements, and employee benefit plans subject to ERISA, including a third-party administrator. I have 4 exhibits I would like to introduce. These exhibits are available today in paper format for those attending the hearing in person, and I will also provide those electronically in the meeting chat for those participating remotely. First, I'd like to introduce what's marked as Exhibit A. This is a copy of the Notice of First Comment Period, Regulatory Analysis, and Notice of Public Hearing that is the subject of today's hearing. These were posted to the Indiana Register website on April 17th, 2024. I ask that Exhibit A be admitted into the record.
Are there any objections to the admission of Exhibit A? Hearing no objections, Exhibit A is admitted into.
Next, I would like to introduce Exhibit B. This is a copy of a comment from the Indiana Economic Development Corporation's Small Business Ombudsman, a copy of which is also posted on the department's website. I ask that Exhibit B be admitted into the record.
Are there any objections to the admission of Exhibit B? Hearing no objections, Exhibit B is admitted into the record.
Next, I would like to introduce Exhibit C. This is a copy of a comment letter from Dylan Clare on behalf of the ERISA Industry Committee. I ask that Exhibit C be admitted into the record.
Are there any objections to the admission of Exhibit C? Hearing no objections, Exhibit C is admitted into the record.
Last, I would like to introduce Exhibit D. This is a copy of a comment letter from Keith Lake on behalf of AHIP. I ask that Exhibit D be admitted into the record.
Are there any objections to the admission of Exhibit D? Hearing no objections, Exhibit D is admitted into the record.
I have nothing further, Commissioner.
Thank you. At this time, I will ask if everyone who wishes to give public comment has had the opportunity to sign the sign-in sheet or enter your name in the meeting chat. Does anybody want to give public comment in the chat?
Yes, and we should note for the record, there is no one else present here in person other than the Commissioner Beard, myself, Megan Brumbaugh, and Sonia Fuller. So we'll skip to the attendees online. So the first name we have here is Maddie Augustus from Ice Miller. Maddie, do you wish to give public comment?
Thanks, Megan. No, not at this time.
Thank you. The next name on the list is Blair Hadley from the Insurance Institute of Indiana.
Nope.
Next, we have Micah Burkert from MHS.
I'm good, thank you.
And we have Lacey Berkshire from Ice Miller.
Not at this time, thank you.
And I also see that we have Keith Lake.
Yeah, you have, as you referenced with Exhibit D, you've got a comment letter from me and my organization, so nothing further to add. Thank you.
Thank you. I see we also have Chris Erickson. Chris, do you wish to give comment? No comments from Chris. Okay, still here. Okay.
Does anybody have any public comments or wish to change your mind and make a public comment? Okay, hearing none other, there are no more comments. So I would like to thank you all for your participation in this public hearing. The department will take all comments that were offered here today under advisement, and this hearing is now adjourned.
Thank you.